I was a little toe up in my last video, forgot to go over some things. Like I was saying in my last video, this was my first Bendini motor that I experimented combining the wimshurst generator with it. As you can see, these two are the separation charge plates that were supposed to be separated and charged, but as you can see, I have an impulse motor behind it, or a coil in general, that pulses on the plates here, and when that happens, it knocks the surface charge off. So this was already a failure to begin with, my first one. Another failure of it also was the armature is metal. That needs to be isolated from the plastic discs that I have on here. I had to scrape the CDs to get that plastic on there. And then I got the tape that you use speakers with, Captain tape, for the sides, because that holds good static charge too, on top of wood. The wood is also bad to make things with too, because the isolation of it doesn't allow for surface charge to build up. It collects water, and water neglects surface charge. So this is why, another reason why it didn't work on here. But let's say a little bit earlier, I used brass rods instead of these plastic rods I got on there right now. And what happened was, when that impulse motor would go off, it would send a big grounding spike up this pole when it was brass, and it would ground out my surface charge. So initially it just wasn't working. I also got this levitating. You can see that big magnet in there if you can see through it. The acrylic. The reason the acrylic is so dirty is because I oil it. I have engine oil that I use, and I squeeze down. I could take this apart. I could take each section apart. So I bring them apart like that, and then I squeeze a little bit down each one, and that's why it looks so dirty. I have no bearings on here. It's just plastic on plastic, and I have a little section touching right here, a little section touching right here, a little section there, and on the very bottom. And the oil allows it to operate as smooth as it does with no bearings. I think it's similar to the engine, when metal on metal is grinding, it's just plastic on plastic, but it doesn't heat up. This one was my first one that I used. I had to knock that anti-static coating off of it to get this to work like it was supposed to, but they work. Those are the collector plates. These are the collector plates for the top of this one. I got those isolated on the wall, everything isolated. Stay tuned for part 3, I guess.